going on, everyone? We are back with another potential test in MLB 16 this show. Today we take a player, put him through his paces, 5 seasons in franchise mode. Will he live up to his potential? And today I'm doing something a little bit different. We're going to be testing a somewhat already established player, Wil Myers, a former top prospect for the Tampa Bay Rays, now a member of the San Diego Padres, 2 years in the major leagues. He is a B potential, 85 overall. He is a somewhat versatile player, plays first base, but can also play every single outfield position. He's got very good attributes, mid-70 for contact, almost there, the same for power. His issue is injuries. As you can see, he has never played a full season, and he is going to start satisfied. So 85 overall. We're going to see how far this guy grows. I think he's got some potential to really, really grow here and improve. So after season number 1, what's he going to be at? 85 to 85. Okay, so +4 to his contact versus lefties. That's now over 80. +2 to power versus lefties. +1 to vision. 5 to discipline. 2 to clutch. 2 to bunt. 3 to durability. 2 to fielding. Arm strength. 1 to arm accuracy. And 2 to reaction. So some good improvements there, but we're going to have to see what exactly the reason was for the overall to not change. But still, you can see some of his attributes very, very good. He does play a full season, so that's a plus. He has 84 runs, 153 hits, 20 home runs, 68 RBIs, and he hits 265. So not a bad season at all. That is actually pretty darn good, I would have to say, for 80 overall. Very, very nice. So taking a look at his morale, he's actually unhappy. Okay, so here we go. He did grow 2 in his base, but he is very unhappy about his contract and unhappy about the coaching. So we'll see if that fixes itself. Normally does. Season number 2, what's he going to grow to here? And ouch, literally, he ends the season on the DL. -1 to contact versus righties, -5 versus lefties, +6 to power versus righties, -5 for lefties, -2 to vision, -1 to discipline, -1 to clutch, -1 to drag bunt, -1 to fielding, arm strength, arm accuracy, and reaction, everything, speeds as well. And this is a little weird because he didn't get hurt until late in the season. So I'm not sure if these minuses are directly just related because of the fact he's injured or not. Because, well, let's see the numbers here. Did he have a bad season? He plays 124 games, 57 runs, 107 hits, 22 home runs, 72 RBIs, hits 255. So, no, that really is not a bad season. The home runs, more. He was on pace even more to hit even more if he would have played the last month of the season. So, not a bad season. He is going to be just satisfied. So, he didn't grow at all. 87 to 87. The potential is still B but down. But the injury bug bites him again. So, on to season number 3. Let's see if he can rebound here with his 3rd season. And no. B potential still. The 87 overall is going to remain. -3 again to contact versus righties. +8 for lefties. -3 to power versus righties. -7 versus lefty. That's now 61. -3 to vision. +2 to discipline. +2 to durability. And that's pretty much it except for the speed. You see changes down 1. +2 for the base running. This is a bit odd. 154 games played, 57 runs, 131 hits, 15 home runs, 51 RBIs, and he hits 260. So the power numbers are down. The average is back up. And I'm confused. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really sure why the changes we're seeing are the way they are. He's only 27 years old. I mean, he's still young. He still should be on the up. And he actually is happy. So the down arrow you see next to 87 is because his base did go down. -2. I think that is the first time I have seen a player regress in one of these seasons. Interesting. Let's see now. Will this change season number 4? No, he's still an 87. +3 to contact versus righties, -2 to contact versus lefties, -2 to power, -1 to power versus lefties, -1 to vision, -3 to discipline, +1 to bunt and drag bunt, +2 to durability, +1 to reaction, and -1 to speed. So these are not the sort of changes I was envisioning. He's 28 years old, 6 years in the league. He's still an 87. I mean, we got to remember that he still is an 87. But I really did not expect changes like this. He plays 154 games again, 64 runs, 144 hits, 18 home runs, 65 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, and he hits 263. The best he has hit, I think, well, since his first season in this test. So, again, not bad numbers. I really do not understand why the changes are the way they are, but let's take a look at his morale and see which, well, I'm guessing it's probably just satisfied. Nope, he is still happy. So at least he didn't regress. He's still picking up the +2, so he remains at an 85 overall, and it looks and obviously, I mean, the 87 before must have been his cap, but we'll go one more season. Is anything going to change here? No, it's not. He goes down again. -3 to contact versus righties, -2 to contact versus lefties, -6 for power versus righties, +4 for lefties. There's a plus there. -3 to vision, +4 to discipline, -2 to clutch, -2 to bunt and drag bunt, -2 to fielding, arm strength, reaction, -2 to speed as well, -2, wow, and then +1 to stealing and base running and aggression. So, for someone I was excited about at the start because of his hitting ability, completely gone now. Only one rating in his hitting is still above 70. Well, it's an 80. Everything else is below 70. 156 games, 74 runs, 154 hits, 21 home runs, 61 RBIs, 13 stolen bases, and a best 267. So he still had a good year, but as you can see, apparently Wil Myers has reached his peak at the age of, well, it really was the age of 26. He's regressed pretty much these last 3 years. He is happy as well, so he actually went down 3. He's an 82, and this is kind of interesting because this is what I wanted to try and see, trying a little more established player, but not really a top player. He's a B potential, and very weird, but obviously he's capped out his potential apparently after that 4th or 5th season. So it looks like that's as high as Wil Myers can get. Now, I gotta say, even though he's regressing, he's still playing pretty well. I mean, he's a very, very serviceable first baseman, especially for the Padres. He's the star of the Padres team. I think he still could be a very useful player. I don't know how much it would necessarily cost to get this guy. If you could get him early on in your franchise, he might be worthwhile to use for a year or two and then maybe flip him, trade him away for someone else. But as far as a long-term option past 5 seasons, I don't think he's going to be an option. He's probably going to continue to regress from this point unless he maybe has an unbelievable season. But honestly, he's hitting 20 home runs. The RBIs could be higher, but still, Wil Myers, as he exits this potential test, maybe a half thumbs up there. If you're the Padres, I would maybe see if you could trade him for some good prospects or another good player you could slot into your lineup. But even still, I think this guy still can get some things done. If you're not playing as the Padres, if you can get him cheaply from the Padres, I would maybe do it because you never know. This is, as I always say, this is one single test. This is one example of what a player can do. It might go differently in your franchise. So I think this guy is maybe at least worth maybe a try because, as you can see, pretty solid numbers. A career 260 hitter. He's got 123 home runs, 434 RBIs. Not bad at all. So I think definitely Wil Myers, a little iffy, was worth the shot, though. I think it was cool doing a player like this. So if you have any other players you want to see, as I always say, this series for you, the viewer, if you want to see someone else in a future potential test, whether it's a young prospect, an older, established guy like this, even older than this, we can do some like that. Just let me know. Put a comment down below, and I will use them in a future episode. But that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.